Hi guys, it's Janae and welcome back to J Heart Loves Books. And today I have a review, and this is of Poison's Kiss by Brianna Shields. I got this sent to me by Penguin Random House and it was an ARC. This book comes out January 10th of 2017, so it's not too long of a wait. And this is the author's debut novel and I am stunned. I'm really enjoyed this book and it sounded interesting from the start. I'm going to read you a little clip. I really don't want to I never dive into the synopsis or what it says in the back in the book too much, because I feel like sometimes the best reading experiences is going in blind. And whichever way you guys prefer to watch reviews, this is how I usually do them. So, a teenage assassin kills with a single kiss until she is ordered to kill the one boy she loves. The commercial YA fantasy is romantic and addictive, like a poison's kiss. So we have the main character, Miranda, and she, all her life, basically, she's been able to kill with a kiss. And she's been raised by people she's only known to ever trust, but never really quite trust. And she's never really, loved anybody but her brother, Manny. And this Manny's basically her everything. That's her world. That's the only reason why she hasn't escaped the life she is forced to be living and the things she's forced to do. He's the only reason why she just stays afloat and stays put and tries to behave to the best of her ability. But things happen in this book and she doesn't live a normal life. This book is set in India, which is awesome. So it's not the US has gone collapsed and they've made a ton of assassins and lethal poison. Nope, it's set in India, which is awesome because I don't really read a lot of books that are set outside of America. Usually they're either in space or it's another version of America. So this was really refreshing reading somewhere I've never been but hope to go one day. And this book, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars because it's manipulative. I know I say that a lot, but I'm not talking about the writing. I'm talking about certain characters. The things Miranda has to go through is just she's been told a story all her life. This story has stuck by the book. Every person she's ever encountered with in her life, which is only 3 people, have told her the same thing basically over and over again. So she has nothing but to believe that what they're telling her is true, that she's serving somebody powerful, that she's doing everything she's doing for a good cause because that's all she's ever known. But then when she meets a boy, she meets this boy, and not only is there, of course, a romance involved, but this boy this boy basically shows her that basically the things you're being told are partially true, but not true at the same time. So it's just this book, I can't describe into words. This book was just amazing. It's a short book. The copy I got is only 293 pages. The whole book itself is 304 pages. And it's very short for its fantasy. It's not a standalone, thank goodness, because if this was a standalone, I would have been highly upset at the end. But this is going to be a series, and I'm very excited because the characters, you really don't know who to trust. Sometimes you don't even trust the main character, and that I love books like that when you're just everybody in this book is just you don't know who to trust. There's only 1 or 2 people in this book you can truly trust, and it's just that's kind of scary that and knowing that one of those 2 people aren't the main character. Sometimes it's just you trust Miranda, but then she does something and then you're just what are you doing? And then it's just her logic and things are not always precise and clean and straight to the point. You're kind of you're about to start major trouble in this. And the side characters were really great too. There were certain side characters you just despise and you're just I hope you die. I hope at the end of this book, at the end of the series, or whatever happens, you just die, alright? I don't like you. But they make the story so interesting, and the way Like, some people, when they read this, they're me like, she believes stuff too easily. She has been told this all of her life. It's not like she was like grown up normal and then like in her teen years she's became an assassin. No, this was all she's ever known. So yes, she's going to believe things that people have been telling her basically all of her life. So it was just like, this story had so many twists and turns right to the middle. Like, you get to the middle and you're just like, what? Like, what is going on? What's happening? Why is this happening? And there's so many people you just can't trust. It's like everybody in this book is out for something. Except, like I said, except those two characters. I'm not going to say who the two characters are, but trust me, when you read this book, you will definitely know there's only basically two people in this book you can trust. And it gets sad because it's just certain people die and then certain people don't die and certain things happen, and you're just like, it gets you very emotional. I was reading this and I was just like, no, 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 redo it, don't do that, why did you do that, why, like, what's going on, don't do this to me. And there's one character that is just like, they're just really, it's just like, you look at that character and you're just like, what's your angle, what are you doing, what do you want, like, why are you lying? So like, it's just like, basically Miranda only trusts one person, and right off the bat you know who that one person is. Everybody else is just, they're suspects. They're major suspects. And I love this book. I ate it up. I just could not get enough of it. And the way the author would describe things, it's just like, I felt like I knew sort of a little piece of India, which is amazing. I felt like, I know like the culture, and she goes into things, and sometimes there's like little flashbacks to explain things that just happened to make you understand it more. And I've just really enjoyed this book. And I feel like if you're a fantasy lover and you love a good girl that, like, you love a girl that can kill, you'll like this, because I know this happens all the time with every book. It leaves you guessing, I'm telling you, this book keeps you on your toes to the point when you're just like, okay, I thought a certain way at the beginning, now I'm not too sure. And then it keeps you like that right until the end. And to the end, you sort of know what's happening, but you're just like, okay, how's the second book gonna go? Like, where is this taking off? You really don't know. You know the plot, but you don't know, you don't have an idea of how it's gonna like get interpreted to the second book. So highly recommend this. Pick this up. Comes out January 10th. If you do read it, or if you do decide to get it, let me know down below, because I would love to see what you guys think about this. And to be honest, a trope that's usually in a lot of fantasy tropes isn't in the first book, and I was just like, yes, I'm just like, finally one of the tropes that are basically almost in every book skipped this book, and it made it awesome. But yes, please pick this up. It's awesome. Show this author some love. She's really sweet and nice. I've talked to her on Twitter. She's amazing. Like I said, it comes out January 10th, and thank you Penguin Random House for sending me this for review. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and remember, always love your books. Bye!